Let's get into appearance. Can you judge by the appearance of your contractor or handyman? This is a tough one. You're searching for trust and everything, and appearance is kind of a big deal, right? First impressions and all that. And it kind of goes off of your preferences, how you filter the value of a person based on their appearance. And are they the project manager or the one doing a bunch of the work? Are they driving a utility truck or a brand new pickup truck decorated with business decals or dents and scratches? You know what I'm saying? Side note, just for those who like fancy looking things, say the contractor drives up in a pristine company logo paint job, brand new truck. Yes, it looks more credible, which is true because that guy's most definitely invested in his business. But just know, part of your estimate, part of your bill is paying for that $80,000 vehicle. I'm just saying. It's part of overhead. The vehicle is the first impression, right? You'll see me pulling up in a minivan. And not a new one either. Yes, I am a minivan handyman, but I have my reasons. A big utility van is not practical for what I do. I have a garage. I use my tools out in the field and on projects in my garage. I don't need to have every tool I own in my van. And I can fit everything I need for the projects I do in my van. If I need 4x8 foot boards, just drop the stow and go seats and load them up. I fit just as much in my minivan as in pickup trucks, easily, and it's not hanging out the back. It has more room than you think. I can't count how many times I've been loading 2x4s into my minivan all snug and neat, while the pickup truck next to me is feeding their 2x4s through the back of their extended cab window because they forgot their straps. My family has 2 vehicles, but if I need to do family stuff with it, I'm not rolling up to the beach in a utility van. Also, utility vans and work trailers and trucks are just big targets for theft. Thieves already know there's tools in there. And the size of these vehicles, sometimes I need to pull up into tight spots, right? Tight driveways, city streets, and so on. I don't have grunt employees. I can just send down the road to grab a tool from the vehicle. I like to pull my vehicle right up. Embroidered shirts, those polo shirts with golf collars and logos on them. I am a solo businessman. I need to sell you on me, not my logo. The clients I attract are ones who wish to build a relationship. They are looking into my eyes, not at my shirt. And those are the type of clients I want to work with. If me not having a logo shirt on throws you off, then go watch a commercial and call the phone number on the TV. And sometimes if they're a general contractor or project manager, they may or probably should appear fairly clean cut because they are dealing more with the paperwork and retrieving supplies for the workers. They're not getting dirty. Yet they should appear as if they can pick up a hammer if needed. I guess the best way to illustrate this is to imagine an investor or real estate agent who is dabbling in project management. Usually their appearance will show they are not going to touch a tool. Now, if I know ahead of time that I'm going to go meet a client and do a walkthrough or something, I'll generally wear my newer work clothes that day. I think the rule of thumb here is just to be aware of extremes. You don't want to meet someone showing up in a suit, but you don't want someone showing up like they came off the street, you know? Besides that, what you really want to look for is body language. There should be a sense of excitement about your project. We like what we do. We should be a little pumped about a new project, you know what I'm saying? So, I had a client who had this right. She had just moved from the UK, big life changes, going through a divorce to boot. She felt her way through life with vibes. She's one of those, right? Even when she bought her condo that I was going to work on, it wasn't based on the condition as much as whether the space felt right. And she did the same with me. She wanted someone working on the place who wouldn't infest it with a toxic aura. The entire project could not have gone any smoother. It was a complete renovation, everything from wall to wall, floor to ceiling, and nothing went wrong. Nothing. If there was a hiccup, it resolved like almost itself seamlessly. The timing, every step stacked up nicely. 0 delays. It all worked out. For those who don't know, this is an anomaly. Projects have problems. Body language. They should be spacing out. It's kind of a weird thing, but if you see your project manager spacing out or spitting out, thinking out loud, like a bunch of steps you don't understand, they're already processing your project. They're already planning it. They're not just itemizing things for the estimate stage. They're already investing brain power into what needs to be done. If it doesn't look like they're already working on a plan and giving options for different levels of quality, for pricing, on repairs and materials, you best believe that quote is going to be high. Now, if you just want the best of the best on everything, this channel probably isn't for you. Just go hire some really high-end company and good luck.